In the last few days, Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Assam Chief Minister, has put out a series of tweets, has given a few sound bites to claim that Gaurav Gogoi, who's a Congress MP, his wife Elizabeth Gogoi, he says, has a link to Pakistan. Several tweets, several links being drawn, direct links in some of them, and Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Assam Chief Minister, is now seeking an investigation, saying that the police must investigate and that a case now must be registered. Himanta Biswa Sarma reacting this evening. He gave a soundbite earlier in Assamese. He's now spoken to the media once again. Listen in.
It is, you see, this is a developing situation. More and more information is emerging. Now it has been, we have definite information that Srimati Elizabeth Gogoi has visited Pakistan even after her marriage. Whether she visited along with the MP or single, those things has to be ascertained. Various deep information are coming up. Tomorrow, Assam government, Assam cabinet is going to have its meeting. Probably in that meeting, we are going to take a decision of creating a SIT, because until and unless regular case is not registered, we will not be able to verify the passport and visa of the alleged person involved in this. We will also examine the entire ecosystem, the sympathizers who are there in this entire ecosystem. We are going to bring a detailed inquiry. Tomorrow after the cabinet, I will be in a situation to say you more. Now also we have to examine whether during that period there was attempt by ISI to infiltrate into the office of Chief Minister of Assam. That has also to be examined now.
And look at that, the endless praise from Pakistan. A series of tweets that have been put out by a man called Ali Sheikh, who's an employee of CDKN, working out of Islamabad, and has been targeting India again and again and again. In a series of tweets that were put out, in one of the tweets, Ali Sheikh goes on to praise Gaurav Gogoi, and then he tags Gaurav Gogoi's wife, Elizabeth Gogoi, saying please congratulate him for raising the Delhi riots issue. In April 2020, spoke about Islamophobia and India's response to coronavirus. Similarly, over the last few years, in 2021, this Pakistani national said heart-wrenching two-nation theory still haunts Muslims in Assam. So he had a special affiliation for Assam, and he has tagged in some of those tweets Gaurav Gogoi and also Elizabeth Gogoi. Now, these are the tweets that were put out by Himanta Biswa Sarma, the Assam Chief Minister, to claim that there was a direct link. And in fact, in one of these tweets, this man called Ali Sheikh tags Elizabeth Gogoi and calls her my colleague, referring to CDKN India. CDKN India, where Elizabeth Gogoi works. There is another breaking news update. I'd like to bring that breaking news update and then go across to a BJP MLA joining us live from Assam. Now, the Assam Chief Minister has also made another allegation. He says Gaurav Gogoi's wife's name has been listed differently under different records. He says there is a different name on an election affidavit, different name on a government document, and different name in a lead PAK profile. That is what the Himanta Biswa Sarma tweet said. The Assam Chief Minister's claim that there are different names being used, asking why. Okay, let me go across now to BJP MLA Sushanta Borgohain, joining us live. Sushanta, why is your party going all out in this particular case?
See, it is not about the party. It is about the national security and the concern, because the person who is concerned related to Assam politics. So it's of a great concern, and we have voiced, and our Honorable CM has voiced it, that he has to answer three very simple questions. Why she has not taken the national citizenship, and whether the Gaurav Gogoi has visited Pakistan during this era, whether the MP has, she has worked with the Ali Sheikh of lead, So this is of a great concern because politics is related and he is a politician and the concern is national security. For these things only, we are very concerned about
Sushanta,
this issue. Yes.
1 minute. You said he visited Pakistan. When did Gaurav Gogoi visit Pakistan?
Yes. That is the thing, questions he has to answer. He has not answered that 3 questions what is raised.
When did this visit happen? Why don't you tell our viewers? You're claiming there was a visit to Pakistan. When did this visit happen?
So this is the answer has to come from the Gaurav Gogoi because we know from our distinct sources that he has visited the Pakistan after marrying or during the era 2015, 16, something like that. But the thing is that he has not particularly is coming out about his visit to the Pakistan, his link to the Ali Sheikh of Lead Pakistan. And about many questions he has not yet answered. That's why we are very much we are very much concerned about this whole issue. And it's in a very what you say, this issue has become so sensitive because he is not coming out with the real answers.
Now, how are you alleging an ISI link? You're claiming an ISI link to Gaurav Gogoi's wife who works in a company. She was also linked to the company in Pakistan. Where is the ISI link?
See, it has to be established because the person who is working was once a colleague of Honorable MP, Ali Sheikh. He is more concerned about the Indian Muslims or Indian politics or Indian geopolitical systems and all. So he always take and he is concerned about the questions raised by the Gaurav Gogoi in favor of Delhi riots and all, many things what he has tweeted. So all this, if you see, has a link. Surely there is a link between the ISI and something like that. It has to be established by the authority concerned. But we are very much concerned why our state is very sensitive. India is very sensitive. Even Assam is very sensitive. And we are bordering Bangladesh and all. And now the political situation at the Bangladesh and political situations in India is much like a very delicate this thing. And we are bordering these 2 nations. So we are very concerned our political atmosphere here. So this many question has to be answered. And our Honorable Chief Minister has raised only simple 3-4 questions. That question has to be answered, which has not yet answered by Honorable MP.
Okay, let me go across to Anirudh. One question with Anirudh. Anirudh, there are several tweets that were put out by Himanta Biswa Sarma where this person called Ali Sheikh refers to, he applauds Gaurav Gogoi for raising the Delhi riots. And then he tags Gaurav Gogoi's wife, Elizabeth Gogoi, saying that, he's done a commendable job and that she should let him know. But what do we know about any links to the organization or to Pakistan, as alleged by the BJP?
See, Elizabeth had worked in Pakistan, and in fact, in one of her tweets, after marrying Gaurav Gogoi, Elizabeth has made a tweet in which she has clearly stated that first birthday after marriage being celebrated in Islamabad, and she is very much concerned about the political developments that has been taking place, and on that particular day in the streets of Islamabad, she was probably talking about the 2014 uprising. Meanwhile, in 2014, Gaurav Gogoi was already a member. So now the BJP is questioning. In fact, Himanta Biswa Sarma has also brought in this question that did Gaurav Gogoi also went with Elizabeth Claire Gogoi during that visit to Pakistan, because that was her first birthday after getting married, and at that point in time, Elizabeth was working with Lead Pakistan as a technical expert on that line after being affiliated to the CDKN. And meanwhile, another question that is being raised by the BJP, and to which also Gaurav Gogoi has not responded, is that his farm to food, an initiative by Gaurav Gogoi, was also allegedly received fund from George Soros. This is also another question major question which is being raised. And yes, on several other accounts also, we have also seen after meeting the Pakistan High Commission in two parliament sessions, Gaurav Gogoi has raised issues concerning national security, issue which should have been avoided actually, because that can leak much important details about atomic energy and other things related to atomic energy in the public domain. Apart from that, the Forum for Youth on Foreign Policy, Youth for Foreign Policy, the initiative that was headed by Gaurav Gogoi, had published an article which is detrimental to...
Just be with me, Anirudh, because I want to ask Sushanta one question. Sushanta, the cabinet in Assam is going to raise this issue, right? Now, what are...
Yes.
Yeah. How serious is this issue for your government? What next?
See, it's very much serious because the issue is related to India's internal security, Assam's futures, and Assam politics. Because none of the Assam politician was accused in this kind of situations earlier. Everybody has many party government came. Everybody has worked for the betterment of the Assam and for the development of Assam and for the Assam's future. This is the first time somebody is concerned about the external forces and India's internal security concerns and about the future of the Assam.
Yeah. Let's see where the story goes. Sushanta Borgohain and Anirudh, thank you for joining us. I'm going across to the next breaking story that I have from Bangladesh. Let me go across straight to that. There has been a desperate crackdown by Muhammad Yunus. Awami League claims that over 4,000 supporters and leaders have been arrested in the last 6 days alone. They claim that Muhammad Yunus, through Operation Devil Hunt, is going after what is left of the Awami League. I have Shafiul Alam Nadel, who's a former Bangladesh MP, joining us live. Shafiul, can you hear me? Shafiul, can you unmute yourself?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Shafiul. What's going on?
Yeah. Yes, look, in Bangladesh, in the name of the devil hunt, it according to the address only for hunting Awami League leaders, activists. Because, in last 6 months, according to government, they said every month more than 320 people killed every month in last 6 months. They have only reported at this killer or outlaw. We cannot seize any action for the people's safety or security. Look, in the before 5th August, some militant and Islamic terrorists, they are from jail. They burned out Awami League leaders' houses and many establishments. In our law and security forces, no any step for people's safety or security. In our country now is it's called devil hunt. Actually, it is just Yunus' latest addition to listing in the Awami League leaders in all over the country. They arrested more than 4,000 Awami League leaders and activists. They are not only people representatives, they are not only big leaders. Only some of our activists or followers, they live in that's root level. They in our union or ward and city corporation, some activists, some leaders, they are arrested. And every day, they fix a target for every police station. Every police station must be arrest of some amount, some number of Awami League leaders.
My last question to you. You think he's doing this because he knows that perhaps his time is running out? Because, you heard what Trump said, right? That he's leaving Bangladesh to Modi. And Soros is alone.
Yes,
Soros is isolated. Yunus is isolated. Yunus is exposed. Do you think he's sensing somewhere that his time is running out?
Look, we had everything in international media, in our subcontinent, every media focusing in this issue. But look, Mr. Yunus have a lots of money. He's not only a Nobel laureate or a figure, he has a more black money. He used for this money Clinton Foundation to protect him. He used this money to get a Nobel Prize. He used the money for camping in European Union or any countries for some American senator. They supposed to support him for this situation. I think after change the American government, we know what is the action of deep state. However, we hope in this situation in our not only Bangladesh, for this subcontinent peacefully we live here in Bangladesh, India, Hindu, Muslim, or anybody, for everybody, for security in militant force, we must be demolished and must be kicked out from Bangladesh in terrorist Yunus government.
Yeah, okay. Very interesting times in Bangladesh. 4,000 Awami League supporters, workers, leaders arrested in what is being called Operation Devil Hunt. We're keeping a close track on that story in Bangladesh. That's a former Awami League MP, Shafiul, joining us. And we're keeping a close track on Bangladesh itself. Yunus, yesterday on Republic, on this show, we brought you some details of Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel laureate who has got funding from USAID, millions from USAID, millions from the Melinda Gates Foundation, millions from Ford Foundation. It's all adding up. The dots are being connected. That's it on the show this evening. Thank you for watching.